Good morning, everyone. My name is Christian from Two-Headed Wolf Gaming, and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, where we play the Empire of Anglia. And I am very excited. We are at war with East Francia. We declared war at the end of the last episode, and I was really looking forward to this since our last emperor, but we managed to do it in one episode to stabilize the region and go to war. First of all, let's go to available dynasty legacies, because we have 4,000 points right here, and we can pick up architected ancestry, select a congenital trait. So we select a congenital trait to become more common in the dynasty. Oh, I thought it would be overall, but I guess not. So we can pick one of these to be more often. We can create albinos, giants, which would be great for war, dwarfs, or scaly. You know what? Strong, like this will make them strong with a small health boost and attraction opinion +5. I do like the quick, this one. This one seems to be better. Monthly lifestyle experience +10%, that is great. So this is a bit less than good than I thought it would be. Like, because I thought that all congenital traits will become more often, but I guess it does say select a congenital trait. I just didn't read it properly. What would be the thing that I could replace it with if I would decide to go on a different route? Maybe with constant care. The control growth, definitely something that would be really useful. Casus Belli cost could be good because we're running out of Casus Belli. Better guests will be attracted. Courtier and guests opinion +10. I guess for now we're gonna pick this, and I am going to go for Hale 1 seems to be the one that we have the most problem with, but I still believe that this is probably the best, so let's unlock that. Great, so we have, look at this, it's really a really nice painting overall. And now let's think about our war. So they have 6,300 troops, have one alliance inside in their own territory. They are also at war. There's another holy war here that was declared by this faction as well. Which means that if they finish this war first, they might be called into it. If we finish war, we might be called into it. You know what? I want to make this pretty quick. If I am going to look at some of the families I could call in, let's see. Which one is this one has only 266 troops, I don't care for. She has 2,700. Okay, well, let's use some renown and call on her to join the holy war here. We don't really care for the faith anymore, so I could go ahead and ask the Pope for money. And right here, we will raise all the armies. I have considered your plight and offered you the money, great. Of course, I shall join you in this war, our force and fear, and great. And I am thinking about combining these two armies like so. Empty council position. Apparently our chancellor probably was captured and then he was released. Captured in a war and released. Our vassal and friend, yeah, we could put him back. So let's do that. Okay. Well, a new opponent. Nothing in this world is certain, especially in times of war. The holy war for the kingdom of the East France has been no different. As the conflict is no longer against Count BC of Ansbach, but King Popo of East France instead, it might be wise to reevaluate the situation. What, he has 8,000 troops? Nope. The war wages on. So we'll combine these armies. And I am going to go into their territory here. Combine this army and we're gonna besiege the capital. Let's split in half. Take out half of them on this side. And with you, I'll be taking a route through here. Let's see, like this and this. Probably a bit so. Just so we can besiege his capital. We really have to pay attention to this war here. I want us to take the most war score. Let's see. It appears that his army is here, so we'll fight it. We have more soldiers. Like they have 2,000 troops right here, so it's not gonna be a problem, even if we're caught off guard. Great. That's a bit of war score there. We destroyed their armies. Good. Let's see. Okay, this is the other army in the south. Or some internal armies. I'm gonna keep it at this low speed. Because I wanna make sure that we pay attention to the whole thing. And we're not losing any kind of opportunity. Our neighbor King Popo has won against Duo Bernard of Augsburg in the Holy War for... Really? Is this war over? Or I guess he decided to retreat because now the fight is against a lot more troops. Well, that is wonderful news for me. Let's see. Powerful vassal expect positions. Prisoners can be ransomed. Well, not yet. Okay. Losing some supplies, but not a lot. Okay. Here. Like they're trying to outmaneuver us a little bit. You know what? Let's make sure that we don't let them alone in this situation. I'm proud to see my son no longer as a child. He is an intricate web weaver, arbitrary, cynical, greedy, quick. They grow up so fast. Is this the... No, we already have a son and heir here. Intelligent. Intelligent and handsome. Pretty good. Beautiful and quick. If they would just combine those traits, that would be wonderful. Okay, now let's go through here. A decision to hold a feast. We have 2,000 gold. I think we'll be totally fine to do so. Let's see, do we have any stress? Not really. Are our relations bad? Well, not yet. No, we're doing good, so I'll postpone that. Now if we're gonna take a look, let's check our situation around Oxford, and mostly the capital actually. We need windmills for the next level. Okay, in all of these. Here you'll upgrade it. In here, castle level 2. We need hoardings for the next level. What about this? Windmills. We can do this. That's 2 gold per month. That is great. Let's see, Oxfordshire. Everything is at level 2. For this one, in Oxfordshire, I could replace this building. Oh, but we have nothing of value. Shall we put pastoral buildings? I guess we'll go with this, getting that extra damage. What other territories do we have? Like, I'm going to spend like 500 more. Do we want to hire one of these? No, I think we're fine. We don't need to spend the money to hire them. The Earldom of Holland. We can build a few towns here and there. Just so we can increase the development of the area. And that's about it. We'll keep the rest of the money for now. East France has grown, but we're gonna take a lot of its power right now. We're fighting for the kingdom, so I don't know. We'll have to see how this goes. Let's see. We'll catch them here. Hopefully. Not anymore. Well, we'll catch them here then. There we have it. Armored footmen are at a disadvantage. Countered by the opponent. Okay, what aren't we fighting in the plains? That's a bit weird. Okay, good. So we defeated them there. Nephew was taken prisoner. We can take half of this army. And I'm going to push it there. And we're gonna take the other half. How was it? Shift click to deselect? Yes. And with this army, let's go besiege a slightly smaller fort than that one. Feels like the right thing to do. Okay, we caught another one here, another army. My spymaster has come to me with grave news. It is my son Sven who is plotting against my cousin Samuel. Okay. Sven, my friend. How about you convert? Okay, Christina of East Anglia converted to Catholicism, Sven converted to Catholicism, great. Alliance invalid, Leofric of East Anglia, because he's no longer a ruler. Our brother is no longer a ruler in Sweden. Our nephew took over. Oh, interesting. Well, we're almost done with the capital here. Almost done with this battle as well. 54. Let's go here and besiege this region. Easier to take over. As well as his capital. Adamantism. Okay. The Waki Reformation. Bokor Sadin, a preeminent figure among the Wakis, has gathered every Wadad in the land together to discuss their beliefs and establish an official doctrine for pagan faith. These Waki Wadads are encouraging cooperation and tolerance even towards non-believer, and many ancient superstitions and mythical stories have been canonized into the official doctrine. The burgeoning movement has decided not to instate a religious head, preferring instead to let each Wadad determine what teachings are appropriate for their own to follow. Interesting. Crusader 2 will put these hiddens in their place. Yeesh. What's going on here? Okay, people are still mad. They might fight over for control. Let's focus on our own war for now. Good. Wanna siege there. We should probably split the armies in here as well. Take half of them on one side, take the other half on the other side. Actually, let's do the other way around, as we do need the mangonels to take down these walls. Shall we go for a few more battles here? It's probably a good idea. The map. My spies have informed me that a hunter is causing a ruckus in the local tavern. The man has been spending large amounts of gold and bragging loudly about the great deals he struck with a fancy lady. We can imprison him. 14 stress because we are compassionate and trusting. And we gain more vigilant. Yep. I am going to do that to you. Move to house arrest? Sure. Though he has no family. He's a great fighter. Your forces took your phone Kick Popo hostage after capturing him during the Battle of Hiddensheim. Look at that. The Kingdom of Francia will be left with nothing. And there we are. This is an absolute win for us. We have now 39 out of 10 territories. Well, first of all, definitely dismiss, right? And we'll have to split this land somehow. But let's check it out, because I am very curious. I'm very curious at this point. How does it look like? Look at this. Rich land. This looks absolutely great for us. Development is at 31. Popular opinion is really bad. We might have to fight really hard to keep control over this entire territory. Rebellions definitely seem like a possibility. But look, level 4. So their culture, well, of course their culture was a lot better than the Anglo-Saxon one. They've been around for longer. Yeah, that's Crown Smithies, a duchy building. Shallow ore mines. We have ore in these places. What if I wanted to replace this small fort? Apparently there's not a whole lot we could do. Schmalkaden. I wonder if we should keep our territories in East Anglia or just change them around. I'm definitely going to keep some of these. I am very curious. Like, what I will do right now is I am going to go here because I want to take all the territories in order. Let's see, is there a way to click on them directly? Because I am very curious to see if these lands, if there's any special building. And so this is just a duchy title, it's fine. We might want to keep this as it does have these ore mines, which could prove to be pretty useful for us. development growth, the garrison, the building construction costs, and the ability to make our troops stronger. Okay, so far I don't see any kind of unique buildings. This is another one for the duchy, this as well, a duchy building. Some libraries. Okay. Here, a bailiff's office. Okay, pretty interesting, but nothing unique. No, from what I can see so far, there's nothing that impressive. Okay, well, we need to give away some land, and we do hold some land around these areas that we don't really care about, like these ones, right? They produce a bit of tax, but not nearly enough. I want to provide this power to someone who's a bit smaller than our nephew. Oh, it's our nephew that took over his father. Would you look at that? Let's grant him these titles. And anything else, like, I wanna keep this one. I wanna keep Oxfordshire. Was Worcestershire? Now it does provide us with a bunch of resources, but I wonder if it's worth keeping it. I guess 5 tax per turn is a pretty rich village, so I guess I am going to still keep it. Okay, let's go back to where were we? Here, right? Grant titles, and I will grant them these ones. Yeah, now I have to look again. For these 2 territories, I guess we could give him this as well, to keep him in power. What can I say? I like the guy. Keep him in power. If his son wants to take over this territory as well, at least here he'll find refuge. Okay, now he's landed, he's back to being a vassal. Good. I want to keep the territory, I want to keep Cologne. This territory is not ours. Primary heir, like, what are these? Bompa Nestorianism, demand conversion. Oh. Let's do that. A very low chance there. But I'm hoping that something will happen. I don't know how she got into power there. Okay, well, we need to give away a bunch more territories. What do we want to keep? That is the question. We have a bunch of territory over here that could potentially produce a lot. I think castle might be something I want to keep. This one, the Earldom of Marburg, could be good. I'm sorry if I'm a bit slow right now, that I've slowed down the episode by a lot, but we really need to think what we're going to keep. I guess I'm gonna keep these territories, like Castle, Fulda, Schmalkalden, because I think it can be pretty rich. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm gonna keep these. They need towns to be constructed in them, but I wanna keep these. Okay. Well, with that in mind, let's go to ourselves. Let's take a look at our children. Now he's gonna be our son and heir. He doesn't have land yet. The problem is if I don't know, if I give him territory, he will not necessarily go to war. Okay, what territory do I want to grant him? Things, stuff that is pretty powerful are these, and even these. Maybe I'll provide him with these 5. Great. We should check out that he does not fight. Though he might die in his own wars. That is a thing that can happen. For now, let's find him. Cousin and Marshal, brother-in-law. Let's see if we can find him in this list. He is of 7 strength. Yeah, your son, player, heir, and vassal. Forbid him from fighting. Then we go to our second son here. And tell him, like, he's what? He's the intricate web weaver. So probably give him some territories like so. Good. We have 25 more to give. Our daughter here and this spouse of hers, they're not great. He is Danish, so that will be pretty difficult to work with. Anybody else from some of these families? He's our cousin. I am thinking if I want to give some of these people some of their territory, they will have some claims in the north. This guy is 16, quick, comely, pretty good diplomacy and stewardship. His wife is good as well. Let's grant them some titles as well. So we said these 3 that we will keep. I will provide him with these territories. Like so. Good. Now let's see. From the Kingdom of Scotland, this guy, Herculean, Anglo-Saxon and Catholic, I want to give you some land as well. And I will provide you with these. Children cannot handle religious duty that come with temple management. Oh. Okay. So maybe we'll give you some territories here. Okay. I'm gonna start upgrading this building here. And what is the duchy title? The Kingdom of East Francia here, Empire of Germania. This duchy. Yeah, let's create the title. Because now that we hold the title, I think this building will be fine. I believe at least. Because it is ours. We'll see if that works. 16. Okay, we have to give away 6 more territories. And for that... who else could we give power to? Maybe we'll give some more territories for this guy, Anglo-Saxon and Catholic. I guess I'll grant you more titles. And I'll give you these 3 here, making you pretty powerful. And now we have 3 more to give. Let's see, you have some sons? Oh, but they're too young. Anyone else who's from my family? I'm curious. I guess I'll give this guy some of the territory. Let's see. This seems to be easy. This and this Malkaden. We can give him this one, and this will be ours because this seems to have a higher. Or no, let's give them like that. There you have it. We gave all the titles that we could. We're gonna check our vassals. Too many duchy titles held. How many duchy titles do we have? 3. Like we have this one. We have the Duchy of ECX. And we have the Petty Kingdom of Smaland. I guess I am going to grant him the title of Petty Kingdom of Smaland. Here you go. Be a king as well. I think at this point everybody should be happy. Yes. Whew. That took a very long while. Like, that took the entire episode to manage this. I wanna see, like, Prince Beowulf, our son and vassal now, can marry, and he's quick, so I'm going to look for him. Someone who, not infertile, like fertile, and called traits inheritable. We can give him someone with hail and quick. Maybe we can find someone who has genius, could be great. Is there no one with the 2 traits, like beautiful, intelligent and comely? But she's 1. Intelligent and hail. We already have the intelligent. He is 16, so her with intelligent and robust could be good. She's Amazonian, she's a genius, and has claim in the Byzantine Empire. I almost want to do that. Let's see, with her? No, they are related. Though they're not closely related. I think the chances are not that bad. Let's see, robust, comely, and a genius, Slovenian, Orthodox. You know what? Let's make this happen. And hopefully it's not gonna be bad for us. You, 63, no, I don't care about an alliance with you. With the King of Sweden, definitely. Prince Ethelward, definitely we're gonna do that as well. We can usurp the Kingdom of Francia title. 500 gold? Not anymore. And we can negotiate an alliance with Duke. Okay, we already went through that. I guess we can even provide him with the title of the Kingdom of East Francia here. 4 vassals remain to be transferred with the titles. Okay, maybe not yet. Neighbors, I'll keep this episode just so we can check out a few things. This neighbor can be vassalized. What is he? Catholic, and he's a Saxon. A peasant leader. You know what? Offer vassalage. Easy to work, and we don't want anything from him. And she's Catholic and Franconian, which is wonderful. Grant vassalage to the rightful liege, and we will do that. Okay, we'll wait a smidge. Good. Marvelous news. Let's grant him the other vassal as well, his father. I see wisdom, but I hope... Okay. Yeah, we'll accept this treaty. Give her a weak hook. And she converts, and her family converts to Catholicism, right? No, only she? The kids did. Great. Well, we'll need to sway him as well, maybe. But he's so far away. Okay. Primary heir. Our brother, he's what? Our nephew? Okay, let's negotiate that alliance. Why not? Whew. And before closing the episode, there's only 1 or 2 things remaining. 1. How are we on development in Oxfordshire? 37. Because I would like us to start some work in these regions. Improve control. Oh, these areas have 100 control already. Interesting. That it didn't go worse. And we'll change the culture as well. Yeah, that's about it. So we've taken off our first steps into the middle of Europe. Francia does not pose a threat to us. We are closer now than ever to the Byzantine Empire, but I think we're doing fine. Like, we could push a few claims, but I think this is going to be okay. Like, the Byzantine Empire will not pose too much of a threat if we play this carefully. Can we reach the Arabian? We still cannot reach the Arabian Empire, but hopefully pretty soon we will be able to do so, and we will be able to break them up, because they do need a lot of work to break up these 15,000 troops, although it's not a whole lot if you think about it. But we'll be closer to the Pope as well to provide him with a helping hand. I think now a crusade would be maybe better or easier to do. So yeah, who's the strongest power in Europe? I think we can clearly say now that it is us. Maybe not by a small margin, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see how the political situation changes. For the moment, I hope you have enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching. We've started the year properly, and I wish you all a wonderful day.